Hello, my friends. The era of the provider man is over, finished. I've been making a research and I'm done with it about the provider man. We have been told on the pulpits everywhere, we have been raised that a man provides, which was okay at that time. Please watch this video to the end. It's your friend, Dr. Yazama Damas. Men no longer provide. Every woman is talking about it. On the radio, on the TVs, everywhere it's being talked about. Men no longer provide. But what caused the problem? The truth, men don't have jobs. When you look at the job market, it's filled with women. And women are everywhere working, even in the greater positions. Our Prime Minister, she's a woman. Speaker of Parliament, a woman. Name it, the list is big and big. Women are in greater positions and men are coming down all the time. That's how it's designed. Women are top, men are down. And that means even the money, more money is with the women. Men have no jobs. The minimum wage in our country is not there. We don't have minimum wage. And women are everywhere. I discovered why. When women are there, they don't know how to bargain. They don't have that power. So they have the biggest money, but it's not growing. And they're getting tired and tired all the time, complaining about their men not providing anymore. But for God's sake, what can they provide? There's nothing. Women are wired to not provide. That's why they feel bad when they are providing. You can provide for a woman for 10 years or 20 years, and she can't provide for a full year. She will start complaining. Before you know, everywhere you are the topic. Please subscribe if you're new on this channel. Like the videos so that YouTube can push it more and more for more and more people to watch. And I remain your friend Damas. So here we come. I did the research. I went at campus. I went to the workplaces, in the arcades, in the at the shops, and even to the estates where people live. And I was asking women, and they are telling me that men do not provide anymore, and they don't know why. But here is the answer: why men don't provide anymore. Men are out of jobs. Men are getting less money. I have rooms for rent, but one room goes for 150 to 180. And I found out the maximum or the minimum amount of money men are getting. Guys who get daily money or who work for hand to mouth wage get 10 to 15k per day. So if they get 10 to 15k per day, the house, so if they're married, the house, a 3-bedroom house, also I did the research on it, a 3-bedroom house, it's at 300,000 to 350. That's a very poor house. It's at that much. So if you're getting 600,000 or 700,000 and you're paying 350 as rental, how much do you remain with? That means you are using a half of the money on rent. So half of the money being spent on rent, you remain with a half. You remain with 300 or 350. So 350, can you buy gas or buy charcoal, buy food that will cover for the whole month, and also buy power, water bills, TV bills, school fees? No. The money does not add up. The math does not add up. 300 can't be enough. And also, after paying all that, she asks for money to pay her personal bills, pay for her salon, pay for her nyash, pay for it can't add up. Men don't have money anymore. Actually, when you get 10 men and put them in a room, and you have 10 women on the other hand looking for these 10 men, there's only a chance of 2 women getting the right men who will provide. And these men who can provide, perhaps they are doing some dubious deals, so they are getting extra money, or they inherited the property. So those are the 2 men. And the 2 lucky ladies will go out with those men who can provide. And the rest will be crying at our homes, even asking for divorce, because the men are not taking care of them. But when these men are really doing everything possible to take care of their homes. But if you're getting 600K or 700K, paying rent, paying bills, home bills, and then paying your wife's bills, it's impossible. You can't do it. They will not have anything. Gone are the days. During those days, our fathers or our grandfathers used to provide. Yes, very true, they used to provide because they had means. Women were staying at home. They were not at the job market. And they were doing every possible thing. So these men were very masculine, working hard to provide for those men, for those women. And these men were very proud because these women were very loyal to them. And these men would do everything possible. But now, this era, we live with a woman who wants to work and keep her money. In Uganda, we call it sentezachkazi. I don't know, in your language there, I don't know how you call it. But women here say, their money is their money. Remember the plantation I told you about, the banana. I have banana plants. They don't want to throw their leaves. A banana leaf will work and it will dry on the banana plant and it will fall still attached on the banana leaf, on the banana plant. But the mango, men are like mangoes or fene or any other tree that throws leaves down. The leaves fall off. Men use up their money. But women, they want their money to remain theirs. So that's the challenge we have right now. And actually, the truth is that even men don't want to marry anymore. And I support them. I support them because at the end, you're going to be the victim. So it's better not to marry. The standards of living have gone up very high. Yep. And the wages are down. This is where men are, this is where women are. Women are there up. Why? They are given bigger money than men at the workplace. Women are in the bigger positions. And men are down there. At the same time, you expect this man to provide. Damn it. You are not fair. You are really a bad person. How do you expect someone to provide and they're getting nothing? So men don't go up, don't keep their money, they don't invest their money. All the money is being used up at home. But in this very home is where a woman is going for work. They're sharing a house, but they're not sharing bills. And at the end, divorce comes. And this man, a big sum of his portion is taken. Actually, someone made me laugh. They are telling me that they are sharp. That's why they have not married. They're just staying with the woman. I laughed at this guy. I told this guy, man, you are doing nothing. You are the same with the person who got married in church or in court. Because when you stay with someone at home, you have to leave money there. You want it or not. You don't save. Because he was telling me that he's saving. This woman cooks food, cleans the house, washes the clothes. No, 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 a big no. It's a lie. You are spending still, because when she washes your clothes, she organizes the dishes, she's doing nothing. All that can be done by you. Most of us have been raised up. We know how to cook. We know to wash clothes. I can iron my clothes. I can wash my clothes. I can wash my dishes and keep my money. So when you have her at home, she's washing, she's doing this, and you're leaving money every day. The money you're spending is more than what she's doing. That can be done anywhere. So you end up the same, because you are leaving money. Because he was telling me that for him he will not build, but he's leaving money every day. So small portion. Actually, I want you to do this. On this hand, you have a woman, or you have someone you are giving money every day, little sums of money every day. And on this hand, you have someone that you have been not giving money every day, but they can go with a big portion of your money. At the end, when you're divorcing, she takes a half of your money, so a half of your property. On this hand, you are paying portions every day. What's the difference? There is nothing. So I told this dude that we are the same. He was saying that we are not the same. We are the same because you are paying every day money. So even if you decide to walk away, she has taken a lot. And also this hand, you have someone who has filed for divorce. She's taking. So that's why we end up having the same result of men. Men who are crying. All their energy has been wasted. So that's how life is. Life has become expensive. We just don't want to provide. It's not that we just don't want to provide. Men naturally are providers. And that's why they can do it. An extra. One time I went to present in a conference, and we were talking about marriage. A man who came before me stood and spoke a lot, and he was telling men are supposed to provide. It's true, we know it, we have to provide. But he was lying, because the truth, he was talking about that providing doesn't mean financially only. Providing can be emotional, can be physically. My friend, the truth, providing, women understand, is money. Your flowers or your presence, your listening is not going to do anything as long as you don't provide her money. She wants money. Money makes her smile. Money makes her be fine, as well as she's keeping her money. So at the end, you stop providing, she stops being happy. I know why women now will want men. The women just want men to be their workhorse. And that's how it has been all the years. But before, opportunities were much for men. But right now, there are now more opportunities. Men ask a lot of money at work. Women don't. Because women, they don't provide. It's only their money. So the money is enough for their salon, for their clothes, and all that extra stuff they do. And men will not get jobs. We, at the time I started working, to sleep out, someone who used to sit on a mixer used to ask 150 per night. And these days we have women who can work on the lights, because I know more of the lights. So this woman in the night will ask you 50K. So who do you go with? A man asking you 150? That's what's happening to the bosses at work. A woman is way more cheaper than a man. So they will employ more women, because women are more cheaper and they can't bargain high. The money will remain there, and men will stay here and women will stay up here. And at the end, Once they start making their money and they have their money, the reason why they're making more money and more money every day, they want to get money and leave you. Because once they see you can't provide to them, they walk away and you remain screwed. So men, be wise. Actually, I got to know why men don't want to marry anymore. Because the more you marry, so when you marry, you get problems. The high chances, very high chances of divorce when you marry without money. Chances are high. Today you have, down the road you don't know how life is going to be. So this lady will leave you however much you love her. Love doesn't buy food. Someone told me love doesn't buy her makeup or clothes. She's well to live in a home where there is no love, but there is money. So you can't have love, and when you don't have money, you're going to be a bear. I was watching TikTok, and go and look for that video. A poor man, a man without money, a man who can't provide money. The way a man looks like, they had put a bear. That a man without money is a bear. You rather, actually they say even you rather stay with a bear than stay with a poor man. A poor man smells bad. A poor man is very, women can talk and talk. Actually, I always ask my friends who are going to get married, what is this woman bringing to you? What are her plans? These women are always telling us, I'm going to wash the dishes, I'm going to clean the house, I'll take care of you. What? They have no plan. Women have no plan when they're entering your marriage. The only plan is for you to be a workhorse and provide everything. The moment you can't provide everything, she has no business with you. So this nonsense we hear on the pulpits or where people telling us, wow, that you can provide the emotion, it's a lie. You have to have money. So it's only dumb men who think that they can provide. Because the truth is no money. You can't be getting 600,000, pay 300,000 for rent, and then buy food, pay for hospital bills, pay for power bills, pay for water bills, TV, and then also pay for your wife's bills. It's not possible. She will have to leave you because you can't provide. And it's not that you just don't want to provide, but the situations, the surrounding can't make it. You can't. The math doesn't math up. So ladies, learn that. We have learned your tricks. And the truth, we can't provide. It's okay. Let us stay single. Let everyone stay at their home. Because we can't provide. Recently, I was invited to a dinner to my friend. My friend is an Indian. And her sister wanted to get married. And they've allowed her to get married to a person she wants. So she said she wanted to get married to a black man. And she was telling me her manifesto. So she was telling me she's ready to sit at home. She's ready to take care of a man. She's ready to give birth to kids, to produce. She's ready. And she's ready to support. Because remember, Indians they're the ones who pay the price. The ladies are the ones who pay. So she was ready to do all that and support a man in business so that the man can work. For her, she will stay at home and provide, and the man will provide. I laughed. And then it opened up my eyes to see why women treat us like that. They only treat us as workhorses. They don't want other things. They only want you to provide. So, lucky enough for her, she has agreed that she's not in the feminine thing. She has agreed to sit at home. But right now, we don't want to marry them. We don't want to marry. I told her all the qualities that she wanted of a man, that man doesn't want a woman to start home. Because I can't just work. I can't be providing and for you just seated at home. And at the end of all this, we get screwed, because on this era right now we are on, the chances of divorce are high, you want it or not. 10 years, 15 years to come, they will divorce you. Women will divorce you because they're unpredictable. They want to be like kids. They want me, give me this. So it's very hard. So that's why men are not marrying, and we are asking why. As I told you, that room of 10 guys, now imagine some of them don't want to marry. That means we remain with like 5 men, not even 5, like 3 or 4, because 2 are potential, can provide, and then the 3 are ready to marry, but the rest don't want to marry. Hit and run. They don't want to marry because they know the problems that come with marriage. And the truth, there are high chances of divorce these days. As long as you can't provide this, that, they will leave you. That's how life is these days. So, for God's sake, if you can't provide 50, we provide 50-50. Actually, right now, I believe why in the Western, they have marriage contracts for 15, 10 years. It's better. Because once I see that you can't match up, we go in different ways. We part. It's better we part than scrolling our lives. Many men have wasted time, a lot of time, and at the end up lonely. Many women have walked out of their homes. They have walked out of their marriages. Why? It's money. They will speak of this and this. The man is violent, what? But the truth is money. And women know they know one side of quarreling. And once a man can't quarrel, that's not the comfort zone of men. Intellectual is not. You quarrel, I'll slap you. And then I'll be real bear. So you can't come in a home with sex. Even animals do it better than you. But we don't see these animals providing or doing what. They only meet in the season of mating and they walk away. That's how life is turning. That's why it's ending now. Men are just there. But the truth, they don't have jobs, they don't have money. But the demands are still high. And that's why we are going to see more divorce. When you find these men who are providing, some of them are stealing, they're just stealing. Actually, even if you research on these guys, these men on the pulpits, be it in mosques or where, some of them, they're just falling, they're cheating. They're manipulating to get that money. Because if you tally very well the payments and the properties they have, you'll find out that they're doing dubious work. So the truth, men have learned, and there's no more providing man. Because of the era we are living in, we can't match it up. Money has become scarce to men. And at the same time, they want them to provide. Why do you want to kill my fellow men? No. A big no. And it's not by me. It's not advocated by me. But it's what you've done in this world. You've empowered women and you have dispowered men financially. And then you expect them to provide? No. My fellow men, there's nothing we can do. It's very hard. When you reach my age, you've not yet put up a structure. It's very hard for you to think that you'll build a house when you're 50. 0. When you hit 50, they're just divorcing you now. That means you're just starting life. So it's very hard in the future. Few men will have will own properties. Apart from those stealing, organization money, church money, government money, those ones will have. And at the end, they are going to divorce them and also split them, those things. And then they will have mental illness. So it's very, very, very hard these days. So we need to game up. Back in the days where our grandmothers and our parents used to provide for our moms and great-grandparents, because women were seated at home and the job opportunities were many for men, and the men loved to provide for people at their homes. And why we are having a lot of challenges at home? Because women are selfish, don't want. The truth, they have the money, but they don't want to provide. They only do stuff in their families, aside, and you remain fighting at home all the time because of stuff that can't tally up. Men have been disarmed. Working has become harder. So when they go out there and work more money, put in the bank and use up your money, once you can't provide, they will leave you. So men, you better start also putting your money in the bank. If you stay with a woman at home, she should contribute 50 and you contribute 50. Because right now, even if you got a wife who will stay at home, still there is no job for you, there is no money for you. So it's better she goes out and work. And women, forget about that providing thing. It's gone. Say bye-bye to it. Wave to it. Say Amina. Time has gone. That generation has gone. Things are tight and things are working on your side. So it's time for women to start providing. I remember, I don't know whether I did that video or I've not yet released it. Women don't come with any plans, any developmental plans in a home. They think they've come with sex, which you can even find on the streets. Sex is everywhere. Even the hoes are making it better than you. You can't say you've brought sex and you've come to organize the dishes and clean the house. And you expect me to make a house to make it ambience, to build a home, to buy land. I will see them in the news or on TV, or those programs, dating programs, that I want a man who has a house. Me, I have a house, but I don't want you. But I want a man who has a house, who has a car. No, things have changed. Also, I want to see men saying, I want a woman who has a house, who has, if a woman is not willing to contribute 50%, you actually should start having a target. 50% down the table every month. If you are paying a house of 300, let her bring 150, you bring 150. And when you're paying school fees, let us pay half, and also you pay half. But you can't. And you expect me to provide? No, for God's sake. There's no money. The hustle you pass through to get money, it's the same hustle that men are passing through to get money. We have properties for sale around Jinja and in Wakiso, PG, and our new district in Kamuli. We have property. And also we have chicken, local chicken for sale, and also eggs for sale. They are very nutritious. These are very local chicken, indigenous African chicken. They're really good. And also you send a message on +2568 782 050270. We shall add you on the WhatsApp group when you ask. And also we have a webinar coming up on around the 20th. This time it's going to be 2 days. The first day, discussion. The second day, question and answer on how to build legitimate wealth that will sustain you in your old age, retirement age when it hits. Men, plan for your old age. Plan better. Things are changing. on a terrible speed. Think of going digital. Think of, digital. Because things are, and AI is coming. It's going to take more of your jobs. Jobs are going to become more scarce. It's just the beginning. Jobs are going to become more scarce, and AI is coming. See, we've been complaining about women taking the jobs, but now AI is going to take the jobs. So let's be creative. Let's think of going digital. Working online and digital is better, and it's paying. Utilize, start something new for yourself, invest, because we've seen now even families are letting us down. So let's plan better, and we shall enjoy our old age. I remain your friend, Dr. Yazama Damas, and remember, always send your questions, ask anything. This topic was sent by some of you. Keep on sending me topics to talk about. I remain your friend, Dr. Yazama Damas. See you in the next one.